Good afternoon, everyone. This is the Paper Princess, and I am here to share with you my bonus book for the Graphic 45 Nature Notebook videos. I posted this one last week, and this is the same tutorials, and I just changed the order of the pages and made a few tweaks to fit this collection, but you'll watch the Nature Notebook videos to make this book. I will post the cut list for this, and I'll mark the correct pages, and I will tell you which videos you need to watch in the Nature Notebook. So let me just tell you real quick, I didn't use a whole lot of paper for this, which is amazing. I just used one pack of the 12 by 12 Graphic 45 Farmhouse. There was one pack, this is all that's left, but the Patterns and Solids there's 16 sheets of Patterns and Solids, and I used one pack of that, and one pack of the ephemera cards, and I just used 3 chipboards. So you don't really need to buy this if you don't want to. Instead of the chipboard, you'll see where I place them. You could use stickers and put them, back them on a thick piece of paper and use that instead. So you don't necessarily have to buy the chipboard, but that is all I used. And all that's left over is this sticker sheet and just a few pieces of paper. So really, we're gonna use almost everything. So let's get started with the walkthrough. What I did on the cover here, this is the main paper for the Farmhouse collection. This is a piece of the chipboard that says welcome, and these are cutouts from one of the paper. It was left over, and I just cut out the circles because I didn't use them. It was scrap, so that fit perfectly on there. The spine this is from the back side of the Patterns and Solids collection, and it's a little shinier and thicker than the regular piece of paper, so it fit nice for the outside of the book. And here's a sticker, and then the back side is the same thing. This is that back side of that Patterns and Solids, and here's an ephemera card. So that's all I did for the outside. So let's get cracking into this and check out the inside. So the inside, front cover, back cover have a pocket. I like to do that. It just gives you extra room for pictures, and it really turns out well because I make these books and photo mats out of scrap paper that's left over. So that's why you'll use everything. So this was left over. It's a photo mat. I did put a magnet down here, and so there's a magnet on the back of this photo mat, and it will stay nice and secure when I open and close the book. And this little booklet is just one piece of paper. If you make your book 6 by 12, you'll use one sheet of paper. I did that at the end. Okay, so let's get started. Page 1 is the same as page 5 in the Nature Notebook, so follow the page 5 video. And there's a sheet of paper in here that has these little black and white ephemera cards. Some are big, some are small. So I put 2 here, open that up, and one of the papers has a bunch of borders on it. So I love this ticket border here, this like country fair tickets. So in order to fit it on here, I just cut just below the yellow line, and then you place it on top of here and put a little pencil mark where you're going to cut across the top. And those are magnetized. This flips up, and then the whole thing comes down. And I love the chicken, cow, rooster paper here. Got the pocket. This photo mat holds this top pocket down. I did magnetize it, but it just looks good like that because you'll see this part sticking out. And that one is my favorite card. So in order to make this sticking out, I put a little bit of the leftover gingham, which is the back side of that cover, and I put that down here. So I'll set that aside for now, lift up, and this is one of the ephemera cards. I used the back side, it says postcard on it. And there's one sheet of cream color paper in the Patterns and Solids. It's in the back of the Patterns and Solids pack. So that's for journaling. So you close the top flap, put in your card, and then close this up. For the pullout on this, I use a 100-pound piece of cardstock. I buy an 8.5 by 11 at Michael's. You get a bunch of them. It'll last you a very long time. And they're just a little stiffer, so it's easier to pull in and pull out. I did some color blocking because it kind of looked like country quilt. So I thought that went with this book. So that is that one. Let me just go over real quick. For these pocket pages, I used 3/4 inch space in between, and these hinges are 3/4 inch. So I put a strip of 3/8 inch score tape on each side, and then I also used art glitter glue. I just squiggle a line and on each side and put this page in, then it will go nowhere. Every once in a while, if you don't put the glue down, you might have an air bubble, and from all the turning, these pages could come off. So I do that now, and it holds real nice. So just be sure that when you put this page on, you don't put it on with your pull out, take those out, and make sure you're putting it in the middle. I one time put it like it wasn't the middle, it was in here, and that's a bad mistake. But make sure you've got it open and you're putting it in the middle. And then after a day, when it's done drying, you put in your pull out. So just wanted to go over that real quick. Okay, so page 2 is the same as page 6. This is our 2 pocket page. And this rooster and chicken that I cut out, this is a piece of the front that we used for the front cover, and it had some roosters here, so I fussy cut them and then put them here. And this is a strip from the border page. There's a border sheet. It's a little booklet that I had left over. I think this is the very last one that I made. And here's another one. Put some stickers in here. And again, 6 by 12 is one piece of paper. And the back, this pocket goes all the way down. So I put our cover piece. And it doesn't get stuck. Watch the video and you will see how to do that to make it go all the way down. This is the pullout for this. I try not to use too much more than 3, maybe 4 pieces, otherwise it gets a little busy. And I choose something that's on the page itself. A pattern here matches. Okay, so page 3, same as page 8. I've got this little belly band, and this flips up, and I've been using the same pattern top to bottom and in the middle. I just think it looks better that way. And that goes to the side, so these two match. This opens up. If you wanted, you could put a little card there. I have a little photo mat here, which I realized, at the end it was already too late, but I can extend this and put a little strip of scrap or white to journal here. So you can do that. Here's the white paper for journaling, or you can put pictures, either way. Gives me the choice. And there we go. This is the pullout. So I used the dark because it matches the other side too. All right, so page 4, same as page 7 in Nature Notebook. I have a bigger card than the one in 7. That was a smaller card. This was just a cutout, so I backed it on black. When I placed it on the top, I put a little pencil mark underneath, and then from that pencil mark up, I put score tape. Put that there. This is thin, so it doesn't really need a magnet underneath. If you have a thicker piece or chipboard, you need magnet underneath. So there's that. It opens up. And then these are stickers. This opens up. And in here I have a postcard and a little booklet from the ephemera cards. So these ephemera cards made lots of little booklets, and they're sprinkled all over. Very cute. So that goes down, then this, then that. It alternates. This is the pullout. Yeah. This one you have to be careful to, when you're gluing it in, to make sure you're in that inside, because there's so many little flaps on this one. Okay, so page 5 is the same as page 3 in Nature Notebook. And this matches here, and then the whole thing goes up. These little doors, I put a brad here. This is a piece of chipboard. I did put a magnet under here that lands over here because it kept falling like this. So now with the magnet, it stays in place. Okay, for this page, I love this cow and chicken paper. So what I did, I want the cow to be showing. If I just put the paper on here, it would have cut right here, or, you know, her feet off. I remember there was something funky. So I wanted her to show up. So I cut right above her head and then put the paper down and put a little pencil mark where I need to cut to fit it onto the pocket. So that's how you fit something on. This is a photo mat. I made it the very end, but I love this newspaper clipping, and I had it left over right, you know, at the end here, so you can see this whole article, which is cute. I have my ephemera card here. So I really like the way this one came out. And the photo mat is this. You do these photo mats second to last, and you make the little booklets last. Okay, so page 6, same as page 4. I've got another piece of chipboard, but if you decide not to buy the chipboard set, you can take a sticker and back it on some black cardstock. This is a ephemera card, and I fussy cut that out because I thought that looked better than just sticking the card there. So this opens, then we have a small ephemera card. Yeah. And this is the back side of the small ephemera card. So this opens up and then goes to the side, and then you have a nice layout with yellow. I put some stickers down here. There are plenty of stickers left over, so you can just save those for when you put your pictures on and then sprinkle them throughout the book. And there's a magnet right there. This is the pullout. The black polka dot matches this little strip over here. So that is that. Okay, page 7. Same as page 2 in Nature Notebook. And I have another pull up. And then it goes to the side. And then these pull up. And you can, I have, if you can see, a little sticker up here. And again, you can just put those wherever you want at the end, you know, when you put your pictures in here. This, I'm just showing you as an example. I left this card in here. But I don't normally make tuck spots, but I did on this just to show you that you have that option. I took a sticker, backed it on black, and when I glued it on, I just glued a triangle piece in the corner and left this area without tape. So you can tuck a photo mat, a picture, whatever you want there, since there are no pockets on this page. So that's just put there as an example to show you that you can do that wherever you want. And there, this is the pullout. Okay, and now page 8 is the same as page 1. And what I did in the Nature Notebook, I had this piece tucked under. It's just the way that worked out. But this one, I put it on top. And I put an ephemera card here. open this up. See, this is glued from this line. This is score tape on there, so that's not going anywhere. Here's my lovely cow paper. I love that one the best. And it's got a pocket in here. This is the ephemera card page. And this is one of the ephemera cards that I made it so it would stick out a little, and I put a little journaling space down there. So you can do that in other locations if you want it to stick up a little. And the back pocket it's got some photo mats. This is the back side of one of the journaling cards, and that cream colored sheet. Same over here. This is the back side of one of the cards, and a photo mat here. So I put a magnet there, put it on the back here, and this will hold everything in place. And there we have it. And you could probably put more on this pocket if you want. Stickers and ephemera pieces. That is up to you. The fun part is decorating. So that is it for my Farmhouse book. I hope you like it. It was so much fun to make, and I will see you in the next video. Please share if you like my videos. The more the merrier that jump on our fun wagon here, and we will all have fun together. So I hope to see you soon in the next tutorial.